All right. Welcome to Real Talk TV. Y'all know what it is. Today I'm talking about the benefits of exercise. As y'all know, I try my best to be consistent with my own workouts, whether you guys see them or not. Um, and I mean, this title, let me change it because uh I don't I don't want it to only be for singles, I don't think. Like so I know being in a relationship can sometimes also take away from your ability to work out. You got a lot of things going. You know you're with your children, you're taking care of your household, your family, and so sometimes they get put on a back burner. Your exercise, your physical health gets put on the back burner as well. So I'm going to change the title for. I'm just going to put for women. And then I can maybe go into, the benefits specifically as it pertains to single and um, women in relationships. So there we go. All right. Welcome, you guys. Maybeck, how are you? How are you, Maybeck? Why does it say 11:32 a.m.? Oh, okay. Um, what's been up, Maybeck? I'm doing a live on the benefits of exercise for women. Um, and so part of that is, obviously the most obvious is looking good. So feel free to put in the comments um, what in your mind as a male, what you think some benefits are seeing a woman who exercises. uh, and you haven't went live, so shame on you. Well, not live, posted a video. So shame on you, maybe. We gotta get this okay. We gotta get this channel popping, on and popping. All right. Let me see if I can pull up the article. Let me tell you, when I was looking up information for this, I did not know that apparently there are exclusive dating apps in websites for singles who like to work out. I thought that was interesting. Okay, so exercising for women. And y'all know how I do. I will pull it up for you guys. Let you see the screen that I am reading from. I don't know because they just keep getting me saying that my content is I'm using somebody else's content. So I don't know. I usually do well when I just read articles. Um, that's a whole nother research to figure out how to get past the copyright infringement. Okay. So first we get into they're gonna tell me about the 10 best exercises, but first I want to talk about what the overall benefits are. Let's see. Um, hmm. It's- Y'all know what I mean. Okay. Why is exercise important? All right, y'all. If I sound a little drained, it's because I was working out today. Um, all right, let me click on this. And this is Sutter Health. I guess this is a magazine. Um, Sutter Health. I've never heard of it. Sutterhealth.org. Okay, let me share my screen for you. Would you say maybe can you drop your link so I can be your co? Oh yes. Oh shucks, Maybe about to be my co-host. It's going down, y'all. Let me see. Copy. Maybe I have no problem with you coming out. Paste. There you are. The link is in the chat if you can see it. All right, so I'm just going to show the article as we wait for Maybach to come up and be my co-host for today. Here we go. All right. So health benefits of exercise for women. Women's hormones and health risks makes exercise especially worthwhile. And so we're going to learn 4 reasons to get moving today. Okay, y'all? Where is this? Let me let Maybach up. Hey.
Good afternoon. Well, good early afternoon.
Good early afternoon to you too. Okay, so maybe first
Yes.
before we get into it, where have you been?
What do you mean? I'm always around.
Okay, okay,
Listen, you got my thing. If you're
yes.
trying to do something, you got the email, you got the IG. There's no excuses. I understand. I understand you have a basketball team. So, I got 2. And,
That could
it's a
be a
lot.
basketball team in this. That's definitely some kind of sports. Was it tennis?
No, well, you said you have 5. That's a starting lineup for
I have
basketball.
4. Don't give me no extra kids.
Oh, well, I thought I could have sworn I heard you say 5. Maybe you planning on it. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But okay, you have 4. Okay, that's cool. That's definitely cool. You've been more than blessed.
Yes, yes, I would say so. Absolutely.
Yes, but
So
yes, but like I said, anything you're trying to do in the future, I'm gonna let you get back to that. Just all you gotta do is give me the heads up, because
okay,
I like to prepare for everything. You know what I mean?
absolutely.
But
I got you, Mayback. It's going down. It's going.
continue. I'm with you.
All right, so today, maybe today we're talking about women's health, or well, the importance of exercise
Mhm.
for women. The title initially was for single women, but I think all women can learn something today.
No, but why does it have to be just for women?
It
We all should
doesn't.
have yeah. So, I'm looking at the what you talk with the article saying for women, it should be for both.
So
Because we all go ahead.
we can find an article after this, after I break it down to, because my majority of my audience are women.
We know.
But we can definitely do add something to it. I love that.
Correct. So hold
Um,
on. You said you were surprised that there was apps
yes,
for listen, there's apps for everything. Name it, there's an app for it. It could be the wildest thing that you can think of. I guarantee if there's not an app, there's a video on it.
right, or a website for it.
Correct. I say that because there's somebody that I guess shows their cat, and they get millions upon millions upon millions of views where people are actually just watching a cat just run around and do nothing.
I don't know about do nothing. Cats are adorable.
No, this cat, no, sometimes the cat's running, sometimes it's playing with a ball, but majority of the times, most of the videos, the cat is just laying down, chilling. No, I'm telling you, yo, listen, you can when you get off of here, go type that up, and I guarantee you'll see thousands upon thousands of videos of cats either doing things, but
Mhm.
sometimes doing nothing at all. But continue, please.
I like
Sorry.
that. Listen, however they can get their money, they coins, okay?
Correct.
All right, so I'm gonna read this article. You give me your thoughts. You ready?
Yes, ready.
All right. It is on the screen as well. I don't know if it's too small, but there it is.
Or you can take us out, remove us, and make
Mhm.
it bigger, which we call the movie screen. I think you could do that as well.
Hold on, let me see. I can do it without removing us, I think. Let me see. There we go.
Yep, there you go.
That's as big as I can get it.
No, that's cool. That's
All
good
right.
enough.
All right. So this article is saying when it comes to looking and feeling great through the seasons of life, the closest thing to a one size fits all solution may be the most obvious: exercise. When we think of healthcare, we often focus on doctor visits, preventative care, lab tests, and immunization, but there are other factors that are in our personal control, like MD and gynecologist with Sutter Pacific Medical Foundation and clinical professor at University of California, San Francisco. Jeez, with this title, School of Medicine. Exercise is one of these controllable factors, and it's highly active. Effective at improving health. Um, Give me some statistics. Okay, according to the American Academy of Family Physicians, regular exercise provides a great array of health benefits, including lowering blood pressure, reducing cholesterol and cardiovascular disease, preventing diabetes, improving mood and cognitive function, and reducing mortality. For women, those benefits expand thanks to their particular combination of hormones and health risks. What do you think so far?
I'm with all of that, the research and all that other stuff, because that is very important. Because some people think that somebody who is slender, they automatically assume that, oh, this person could be healthy or is healthy. And nine out of
Right.
10 times, that person could be slender, but yet eating a lot of salt. You know what I'm saying? Eating
Yep.
salty things and have high blood pressure and all of that. And there's some people that could be big boned, and
Yep.
someone else might assume that that person is unhealthy, and they might not have no health issues at all. No high blood pressure, no nothing. It could be just genetic thing, that they big bone because great grandparents, they got it from their mama, like the saying goes, big booty and all that good stuff. But yeah, I'm with all of that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like the same thing applies to men too. You know what I mean? Like your mood. A lot of people, be moody a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? And it's not always maybe because they're not exercising. A lot of foods make us moody because all the
Hmm.
chemicals, all the preservatives they might add to it, added, all of this other stuff. So, but go
Exactly.
on.
So
Cool.
I'm gonna read this because the part you just talked about our moods and what we eat affected our moods.
Hmm.
And so that gets into a hormonal change based on what you consume.
Correct.
So the
Correct.
second part of this is exercise. Exercise helps counteract hormonally driven mood swings.
Correct.
From the first menstrual cycle until menopause, women live with a shifting level of estrogen and progesterone. Y'all know the
Hmm.
word I'm trying to say.
Hold on. Read. You gotta have to read that one again.
Okay.
That part. That part with the menstrual cycle and the menopause.
Our hormones are always rampant, right? They're always shifting. They're going up and down depending
all of
on
them.
when we have our cycles, depending on how old we are, depending
Correct.
on,
Correct.
like Maybeck said, what we eat, that impacts our fertility patterns as well as also their brain chemistry and moods. When estrogen levels drop, such as before and during a woman's period or leading up to menopause, women lose a natural source of the feel good brain chemical called serotonin. This
Hmm.
makes them more susceptible to moodiness, depression, and anxiety attacks, such as the symptoms found in severe premenstrual syndrome or postpartum depression.
Mm.
Exercise counters these hormonally triggered mood swings by releasing endorphins, which are another mood regulator, sometimes called the runner's high. Endorphins leave you feeling happy and relaxed after a workout.
Mm-hmm.
Maybach,
Yes.
let me tell you. So today, I don't know if you saw the live, but I took a nice long walk instead of driving my kids to their designated school locations. I walked.
They must be near each other then, correct?
Yes, they're very
Oh,
close to one another.
okay.
Thankfully, I live in the city, and everything is kind of
Nearby.
how I set it up is really close.
Yeah, it's convenient.
Yes, and
We should be walking anyways. Like people should be walking at least for 20 to 30 minutes every single day.
more
Um,
beer. Hey, more beer.
um, you
Hey,
talk
TC.
you talking about um like what exercise do for women and stuff like that. The sun also provides that too. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Whatever you lose, the sun will put back. Like people don't even know. We've been like, miseducated on a lot of things. We was told that, the sun just really provides vitamin D. I'm gonna send you what the other benefits from being out in the sun for at least 15 to 20 minutes every day does to your body. You know what I'm saying? It adds to your estrogen. The same thing it does for the male testosterone. The dope was it the dopamine?
Dopamine. Really?
Yes. Yeah, it adds all these are all factual things.
All
That's
right,
why I
let me.
said
I'm gonna pull up
go ahead.
one for men. So when we get to the males, when we
Mhm.
break down what's going on with the males, I like to do. You know what? I think this is a great idea to to see what's going on with men as well as women, because y'all know I'm into the whole dating thing, and we need to get our bodies right if we want to get our minds right and be together, right?
Correct,
So
correct, correct. It all starts with us first.
that's
Before
right.
we could go do anything, before I could go loving on you
That's
or
right.
whatever, I gotta love myself. Before, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of us, but that's a whole nother conversation. But continue on, please. Yeah.
No, you are 100% right.
Not because too much of us is trying to like we want to be with somebody, we want to be loved, but yet we didn't clear out our closet. And what I mean by that, like work on ourselves, fix ourselves, heal ourselves from the trauma that we might have had from past relationships. You don't want to bring dirty laundry into the clean house. You know what I'm saying? Or putting dirty laundry back in your drawer. You don't we don't do that. So it's the
Mhm.
same way where we need to, heal ourselves and repair ourselves and fix ourselves and better ourselves before we can, go have a union with someone else. You get what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
yep, continue, please.
Absolutely. Let me see. So TC says, I had no idea exercising can help menopause symptoms. Me either. But it makes sense. It balances your hormones because remember, so
Correct.
the world we live in today, like this culture, this society that we
Mm-hmm.
have, that we're accustomed to, is
Mm-hmm.
relatively new to the human, us being humans as a part of the overall animal kingdom. And um I mean, just think about our very, very, very distant ancestors. They had to travel, they had to hunt, which means they had to be in shape, they had to be fit.
Correct.
Um, and we're losing a lot of those things. I'm not saying we should go out and hunt, but we should keep our bodies moving in order to maintain
Correct.
our
So
health of our body.
to piggyback off of what you said, a
Yep.
lot of a lot of people get out of shape because they working at a corporate job and they sitting at a cubicle, right? Alone. The contrast and the brightness from that computer monitor messes up your eyes and is doing other things to your body as well. People are so programmed to like not really go sit down somewhere and enjoy their lunch. They bring in their lunch to their desk, to their work office. That's unhealthy. Some people are eating standing up. That's not good. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of
Hmm.
people are fast eating because, oh man, I only got 15 minutes. I already burnt 5 minutes off of my 15-minute break or 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
Hmm.
people are rushing, they're not taking their time, even down to chewing the food. We're supposed to really break down the food. I think I read something that said 30 chews. Like,
Oh,
you're supposed
wow.
to, yes, like my son eats just like his mother. They slow eaters. My daughter eats like me. I'm a fast eater. So now I'm trying to program my daughter to take her time and, enjoy her meal, enjoy her food, and make sure you fully crush it and all of that. All of that plays a part of everything,
Yep.
believe it or not,
Yeah.
but continue. I
Yeah.
don't want to, you know,
No, it's a you're absolutely right. Um, digestion, part of, health, being healthy
correct.
is if you want to talk about being, outside of the act of exercising, is making sure that your body, your food intake is appropriate.
Even
But
pooping,
we're going to talk about nutrition another day, because I can go in on nutrition, y'all. I used to be a kinesiologist major, so
even pooping. We're supposed to like everything that you intake, it's supposed to come right out.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And from what Styles P, I watch, I follow him because he does the juicing thing, and he put it into a perspective where I never even paid attention on. Like, we're supposed to look at our stool and go off of the colors that we see.
yeah.
Sometimes the colors can tell you, you know what I mean? It's
What's
like
wrong
having a
with you?
dream.
Yes,
Yeah, it's like how they
yes,
say a dream is telling you giving you a message or telling you a story. It's the same thing with your pooping. People, that's what I'm saying. Like, we're so programmed right now and distracted with a bunch of distractions that we're not paying attention to the basic things that, like my mom's always said, if you have an issue, go to the hospital. You know, you rather have a hospital bill than to mess up your credit. So don't take, you know what I'm saying? Don't sit at home and thinking, oh, let me do this, let me do that. Run to the hospital, because God forbid, if there's something wrong with you, if they can catch it early, 9 out of 10 times you can, we can get rid of it. But if
yeah,
they catch it too late, you're done. But go ahead, like you
yeah,
said.
absolutely. So yeah, just being mindful of that. Part of exercise is exercise affects your your ability to digest food, and it is, so you want to make, just make sure that you are getting enough of it. So it says, in terms of your hormones, we were on hormones, but just it says exercise counters these hormonally triggered mood swings by releasing endorphins, right? So we're gonna
Mm-hmm.
move down a little bit. Exercise prevents bone loss and osteoporosis.
Correct.
I did
That's it
not
right
know
there.
that.
That. Yeah, I found that out when I tore 3 ligaments in my right knee. 'Cause I used to be very athletic. Like I said, I played basketball
Okay,
since I
that
was.
makes sense. Like when you fracture a bone, the first thing they tell you to do is to work it out, like to exercise. That's the first
Correct.
thing they tell you to do.
Correct. Correct. You know what I'm saying? So that definitely helps too. And it can prevent a lot of things too. Just being in good shape can add longevity, can maybe even add 10, 20 more years to your lifespan. You
Hmm.
understand what I'm saying? And like I said, it's not just exercising and eating bad. You have to, it all starts with the eating first. Whatever,
Right.
like they say, our bodies is our temples. So if I'm sitting here smoking cigarettes, knowing that cigarettes causes certain, medical conditions and stuff like that, I can't be naive and think that, well, because I'm working out, that it's going to make me live longer. No, I'm still smoking cigarettes. So I have to clean that up. You know what I'm saying? Or get rid of it, I should say. You know what I mean? So it all starts, everything that you do. You know what I mean? With
And
what you.
yeah, and so but one thing I will say is, for those who do have those, I would call them slight inhibitions that take away
Correct.
from their overall health, don't feel pressured to go to cold turkey in one
Correct.
day. We
Correct.
take our time, we nibble at it.
Correct.
Okay.
Everything's a process, anyways. It's a
Yes.
process. Correct.
Yes. Okay, so women, because we are talking about women right now, women are far more vulnerable than men to develop osteoporosis and related bone fracture and loss of height as they age. According to the National Osteoporosis Foundation, 8 out of 10 of Americans with osteoporosis are women, and half of women over age 50 who have osteoporosis will break a bone. So like
Mm,
your older mom or dad or grandparent,
correct.
grandmother, um, it's more likely for her to injure herself uh,
Correct.
more so than your grandfather. I find that interesting. But I mean, it also goes with, we know men to be generally more physically, you know, they, yeah, they get exercise a lot more, whether it's at a job or just, you know, doing things around the house, walking around. They're more physically active, so that would make sense.
That's something that I was told too by my doctor and my surgeon that women tear their ACLs more than men do. That's
Mm.
when yeah, that so when I tore my ACL, my MCL, and my PCL. You know what I'm saying? So those are three major ligaments that we have in both of our knees. And they said because the way y'all are built different from the waist down than we are. So that was one thing that I was taught or enlightened on, is that, you know, women tear their ACLs more than men. So I just was, you know, adding that to what you was just saying and stuff like that. But go ahead, continue, please.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so exercise. Okay, here's the next one. You ready for this? Are you ready, Maybach? Because
Yeah.
this is what motivated me. Okay, I ain't gonna lie.
Mm,
Exercise keeps your weight in check. All right. I need to drop these pounds. I need to shed this weight. Although men and women both tend to gain weight as they age, women
mm,
have special challenges. Younger women may find that the weight gain of pregnancy can linger long past delivery. Me. Then, as middle aged women lose estrogen in menopause, the body redistributes fat cells to the belly, which can frustrate weight loss. And because muscle burns more calories than fat, women can struggle with maintaining or losing weight as their muscle mass declines with age.
mm,
Exercise can counter these factors by helping women maintain and build lean muscle mass that makes them look and feel slimmer. Exercise also burns excess calories that would otherwise accumulate as fat. In one 20-year-old study of 3,500 men and women conducted by researchers at Northwest University, all participants gained weight as they aged, but those who exercise gained sustainably less weight. Women, especially, benefited, gaining 13 pounds less on average than inactive women. So let me lose these damn 13 pounds.
mm. And like you said, I heard the part about like especially women gain weight after having a child. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So a lot of yeah, and it's kind of tough for certain people to lose that. Especially what's the common thing now? A lot of women have my kid's mother have it to the point where she has like a gut and people be thinking that she's carrying
Pregnant.
and
Yeah, I had the same thing. It's like
um
it's a
her
separation.
thyroid or yeah,
You talking
thyroid. She
about
has a
thyroids or
Fi-
fibroids?
yes, she has that issue. She has that issue to the point
Okay.
where, yeah, people will see her and they think that she's prego and she's not. But
Mm-hmm.
the problem with her is she drinks beer. And from what I read up, and I just
Don't
enlightened
call
her
her
on
out.
that.
Don't call her out. Don't do that.
No, 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 I'm not calling her out or nothing. What I helped her out is that the yeast from the beer does not
Mm-hmm.
help. Yeah, does not help. You know what I'm saying? Her thyroid problem. You know what I'm saying? And some people go to the doctor and they get that. I think there's a surgery for it. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. But they said if you're trying to do it naturally, you know, you got to cut out a lot of things and eat differently. And of course, like we're just talking about right now, this whole live is about is exercising helps break that fat. You understand
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? And stuff like that. That's another thing, you know, but like you said, that's part of the nutrition. There's fatty foods that people can eat that will help you lose weight compared to eating fatty foods that put on pounds. There's a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, but go ahead.
Yeah. So yeah, that's let me see where I'm at. Okay, so exercise improves sleep because your ass will be tired when you after all of that workout.
Correct.
But actually, okay, here's the thing. when after I work out, I feel energized. Like there's a point, there's a period where I feel a little drained, but then I
Mhm.
feel energized. How do you when you work out? How do you feel, my back?
I might be tired, like
Mhm.
right then, you know what I'm saying, there, but after I take a shower, you know
Right.
what I'm saying, and stuff like that, you feel kind of rejuvenated. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I used to run 6 miles every morning. You know, I just put on a little bit of weight, my damn self. So I'm actually getting back into that. And I started walking and running about since last month. And once I did that, I already lost like 2 pounds. You
Wait,
understand what
wait,
I'm
why you
saying?
don't work out with us? Why you don't work out with us here on Real Talk TV?
What do you mean?
You should start
Listen,
coming and
you,
working out
I
with us.
already
Give
told
it
you, you be coming up with the great ideas. You come up with the best show titles, but then I don't see nothing. I don't be seeing anything. So, you know what I mean? And like I told you, if I don't know about it, I'm not really, you know what I mean? Like,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. So maybe I can come. I'm going to start planning my workouts. Oh,
Matter of
summer.
fact, on my IG, I deleted it. I every Sunday I used to record myself and my kids walking, around my neighborhood because I live in a
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I took those videos off or whatever, but so I did do that. You know what I mean? But like I said, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Like,
Yummy. Yummy's in the building.
yummy, more beer.
My boo more beer.
Yes.
All right. So I'm gonna continue with this article and then I'm gonna move on for the sake of all the men like Big O who come to the channel in Maybach. And we're gonna find out some health benefits for health benefits of exercise for the males. But let me finish just real quick before
Mhm.
we move on. All
Yeah.
right. So thankfully, exercise has an excellent track record of improving sleep. In one study of 26, those same probably 2,600 participants published in the Journal of Mental Health and Physical Activity, participants who incorporated 150 minutes of moderate to vigorous activity into their week reported a 65% improvement in sleep quality. They said they also felt less sleepy during the day. We just said that.
Mm-hmm.
Even
Mm-hmm.
with all these benefits in mind, women may find it difficult to find time or energy to exercise regularly. Dr. Horowitz says the motivation must start with looking in the mirror and telling yourself, now is the time to do something. And so I say to you, my viewers, and to myself, as I look into this mirror of mine, um, I say, now is the time to do something. Bam, chicka, wham, wham. Okay.
So I have a question. So
Go
how
ahead.
how have you been feeling? Like after you swim, after you walk, or whatever exercise that you do for the day, how do you be feeling, and do you see any results?
I don't see any results, but I feel the results. So I have a weigh-in coming in
Mm-hmm.
this Friday, but so I'm gonna see if their results are if they exist
Mm-hmm.
fit in forms of numbers. But I feel good. Like whenever I work out, especially when I swim, and I know this swimming sheds pounds. I know this swimming builds my lung capacity. I know the swimming works out literally every muscle in your body.
The swimming pool that you go up, swimming pools, period, is a great workout, especially for the bones. You know what I'm saying? If people have arthritis, it's good for you to work out. Like when I was rehabbing my
Hmm.
from my torn ACL surgery, that's how I worked out 3 times a day was in a pool, and
Hmm.
the other days was just regular, motion of the knee, getting the bending back and stuff like that. So definitely, like I said, and I know how you are. I could tell the type of person you are. You probably like a little bit like me. Like when you do certain things, you want to see results right away, and that's not That's not.
No, that ain't me. Ew,
Oh, that's
that
not
ain't
you.
me.
Oh,
No.
because you're like, oh, I ain't seen no results yet, and I'm like, you know
No,
what
I'm
I'm saying?
saying I haven't seen any results in terms of like if I look at my arm, does it look smaller? The answer would be no. But I feel I feel the change in my body. Like I when I take deep breaths, like because I'm practicing rhythmic, what's called rhythmic breathing. I know that my ability to, hold my breath, it build lung capacity, which strengthens your lungs,
Hmm.
in your rib cage. It makes all of that stronger. I can feel
Correct.
myself, growing stronger as it pertains to just being able to breathe.
Correct. Let me ask you a question. I know it's a little bit off the subject. Have you ever heard of breatharians or something like that is the word? I
Breath
think I'm saying.
in. Mhm.
People that basically eat their breaths. Like if that makes sense. Like they don't, you know what I mean? Like how can I say it?
You mean
It's a
swallow a gulp of air
yes,
inside your mouth?
exactly. Like,
Mhm.
they act like it's food. It's a whole culture. Like it's a religion. Breatharians. It's like them not eating a lot of things and they just, I guess, eat the air.
Oh gosh, I believe it.
Not seriously. There's a gentleman who's in his 70s. He's in the best shape of his life. Has no medical conditions. He's been doing that for I forgot. I think it's 10 to 15 years. He's been doing that, as well as drinking water. Because like people should know this by now. We could survive not eating any food, but you
Yeah.
can't survive, without having fluids in your body, whether it's water or juice or whatever. They say it's water, but it's supposed to be fluids, like, but still.
Mhm.
So yeah, there's people that's practicing that. When you said the breathing thing to help your lungs and all of that, see me, I would have a problem with that because I have asthma. So me trying to expand my, my lungs and all of that, that wouldn't work for me. That's why I don't
I'm
swim.
curious to know if exercising, and I'm not saying vigorous exercise, but if
Mhm.
exercising may help with upper respiratory and lower respiratory issues. Hello,
No,
such as asthma and
I believe it
bronchitis.
does. I believe it does because like my asthma never stopped me from playing any type of sports activities. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? When I was younger, yes, I had more problems. Just to say it, like I haven't had an attack since like 1999. That was the last time. I think actually it might be gone out of my system because I wasn't born with asthma. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? Same thing with my eczema. I wasn't born with it. I got it as I was growing up. And they did tell me like when I get older, it's gonna fade away. So my eczema faded away, you know what I mean? I got it in spots where I never had it before. Like I have it on the back of my hands. I never had it growing up as a kid. It was real bad all over my body, but that faded away. But as far as my asthma got better as I got older, and like you said, you can train your body, you know what I'm saying, to go a long distance and controlling your breathing. Because a lot of times it's like anxiety. An asthma attack is kind of like an anxiety. But instead of me overloading my brain to have an asthma attack, it's the strenuous activity that I could be doing that causes me to start breathing. And I was always taught, like, if you don't have your inhaler, you can grab a brown paper bag. There used to be
Mm-hmm.
commercials on TV and, slow down your breathing. It's kind of like if you're about to have a panic attack, people don't understand. It's the same thing with, like I said, anxiety. If you control all of that, then you're not going to have a panic attack. You know what I'm saying? And that's just from what my doctor told me and from things that I read. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it's different strokes for different folks. You know what I mean? But
Absolutely. Absolutely. So Yemi says, "Hey, Big O, bam, chicka, wham, wham." So Yemi says that she misses when we went live exercising. Well, people weren't showing up. So if you want to see it, please come through.
who said they went live exercising? Who?
I used to have live exercising.
Yeah, yeah, because I seen the darkness said that. He said, "Why did you stop?" Or she.
That's
I don't know if
Yemi. That's Ocean Yemi. Is Dark Side of Ocean Yemi.
oh, she changed. Oh, what? Oh, wow.
This is
Okay.
probably
I
another
thought
page of hers.
I thought that was a whole. I apologize. I'm thinking that's a whole brand new person that that I don't know. I didn't know that was Yummy. Okay, now I see that. Okay, got it. I'm trying to keep up with the times now. Yummy put a long ass name now.
And Big O, he's gonna be working out with me. Big O gonna cam up and start working out with us.
Yeah.
Um, so you know, Big it doesn't matter. Okay, anyway, because I'm getting sidetracked. uh, so I did pull up the one for the men. Why exercise is so important for men.
Mm.
Are you able to see that?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I believe everyone can in the classroom can see as well.
And FYI, this is not class. Okay, you guys, this is just me trying to be informative. That's all.
Nah, we know. I'm just making light. You know. We know you're not a professor.
No, not yet. Not yet.
There you go. Not yet. There you go.
See, I'm practicing for when it's time for me to be the professor that I want to be. Okay, here we go. For men, you don't hate working out. In fact, you probably love it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. The article is from Intermountain Healthcare. This is, probably a business that provides information to its patients. So you don't have to work. You don't hate working out. In fact, you probably love it when you were younger. Unfortunately, life has a way of getting in the way. Your job, kids, and everyday life seem to suck away all of your energy and time. Maybach can attest to this. Even if you know exercise is good for you, it's easy to tell yourself you'll get to it when you have less on your plate. The trouble is, you never seem to have less to do. Even health problems and a little extra weight gathering around your spare tire may not be enough to scare you into exercising regularly. But think about the great benefits you'll gain from exercising. And so here are some exercise benefits for men. And ladies, please make a note of this. If you are single, you are searching, or if you're in a relationship and you want to encourage your partner, your
Correct.
spouse, to work out with you, here are some ways you can get them to go. And so some of the benefits are a lower risk of diabetes, lower cholesterol, reduced depression and anxiety, lower
Mm.
risk of high blood pressure, healthier blood vessels, which means you can probably get more babies and he'll stay up longer.
Mm-hmm. You're
Weight
damn
loss,
right.
improved testosterone levels as you age, lower risk of colon cancer, stronger bones, reduced risk of erectile dysfunction, and
Mm-hmm.
longer life.
Correct. Correct.
Your thoughts so far?
No, there's they definitely spot on with that. I do another type of workout too that helps my like it's weird. Not weird, but for me it's not weird. But what I want to say is the older I'm getting, my sex drive is more intense than when I was much younger. And
Really?
yes, that's
But
because I
listen,
do
there have been studies that say that the opposite happens for men than women. Like women, as they get older, their sex drive gets higher, and men's get slower. You're
correct.
saying that's not the case for you?
No, because there's something that I've been doing for years, and I thought I was the only one. I saw Kevin Gates mentioned it, and I will send you the information through IG about the women and about the men. For the men, it's called um what you call it? Uh Basically, how I'm gonna say it without being too explicit. When I, enjoy myself, when I'm not with a female and
Mm-hmm.
I'm enjoying myself, I
Mm-hmm.
retain when I'm about to reach that peak, I
Mm-hmm.
don't I don't release. And that adds
Semen
more
retention.
stamina. Exactly. I've been doing that for I don't know, since let me see, I'll say about 20 years I've been doing that. And I
Okay.
used to tell my homeboys about that. They looked at me like I was weird. So now I forgot what interview Kevin Gates did, and he talked about that. He's like, yo, when I do this, and the women on the, I think it might have been on Angela Yee's she has like that sex talk, whatever. And
Really? Okay.
he said it, and they were looking at him crazy. They was like, so you don't release? He's like, nah, I keep it all in. So I've been doing that, and that adds. So if I was to listen, I done lay down with some women, and I went for hours, and they was looking at me like I popped a pill or something, and I'm like, no, this is, yeah, I'm like, yo, this is
It's
all
getting hot in here, y'all. It's getting hot.
no lie. They like, yo, no, you did it. You on the way here, you probably took that blue pill. I said, I swear on everything I love, I do not take nothing. And then when I explain to them, and then I bring up the article and they read it, then they look at me and be like, oh, okay, I get it now. And I'm not gonna say the only thing I take a little bit, which I've been doing for since 1990, is a little bit of weed as well. That prolonged. That's the only stimulant that I might use. But that the retain thing. No, listen, I've been practicing that for years. No lie. But like I said, I'll send you the information online for the women and for the men, like what you can do. You know what I'm saying? When if you're not being pleasured by a man, what you can do to help your, on the women's side. And then like I said, the men, yeah, if men do that, don't like I like to say, don't pull the trigger on the gun. Don't let the bullet come out the gun. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? If
why
you
are
just
you trying to get my channel demonetized?
Oh, sorry. I take that back. No, I was just trying to put it in a form. Okay, you have a water gun. Don't squirt the water. Keep the
Okay.
water in. Like that. That's better. Keep it in. Don't let it out.
You were better just saying don't bust the nut.
You're right. You're right. Don't let it out. Keep it
Right.
all in.
Okay, so we had about a little bit less than 15 minutes. So I want to try and get through. I'm sorry, you guys. I was not expecting to tell the kind of talk about the benefits of nails. So I took away some of your time, 15 minutes of your time. However, those men will be fine. Y'all will be all right. Okay. So as I continue, how much exercise should you get as a man? Knowing the benefits of regular exercise is great, but you might be tempted to think you have to exercise for hours on end to reap any benefit. Fortunately, that's not the case.
Correct.
Walking or for just half an hour a day can help reduce your risk for many health problems, including diabetes and cancer. Even better, add 30 minutes of strength training 2 to 3 days a week. Although it might seem like a lot at first, carving out that half hour of time shouldn't be too difficult. If you can find time for a longer exercise session, even better. Quality of life. This is what I wanted to get into, the quality of life. I want to see how men what because when we're married to these men, we want them to live healthy, good lives, and we want them to live long so we can nag them all day long, right?
Oh gosh.
So regular exercise will lead to a better quality of life. How? Regular exercise will help you with your mental health. It eases the depression, anxiety, and anger that come up in everyday life. Tension from a long day at work. Exercise can help relieve it. A brief 30-minute session of moderate exercise can also boost your energy levels, help you sleep better, and improve your self image.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And then, like you just said, with the mental health, that helps for both genders, male and women. You know what I mean? Like if
Hmm.
I'm working out, the everyday stress that I might face with just dealing life, period, all the exercise helps all of that. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, like we'll be in better moods around each other. And that's another thing too that I wanted to say. Not just bring this to your man and say, oh, these are the workouts you should be doing. Partake in it. If both of y'all do it as a couple, and y'all both motivate each other, it makes for a better workout. It's just like, if you had somebody that was interested in, looking, feeling better, looking good, and they go to swim with you, you know what I'm saying? They walk with you. It's better because now you actually have somebody to motivate you and you can motivate the person compared to like you just doing it by yourself. Because there's days where I'm pretty sure you wake up and you're like, I don't feel like it. But if you had that partner, whether it's somebody in a relationship wise or the partner that, you know, your workout partner, it's a motivation. You know what I'm saying? And,
Correct.
you
More
know,
Beer says no, it's not better to nag your man to want them to be healthy so you can nag them more and longer. I disagree.
we don't
Okay.
want that though. We don't want that. The same way y'all
Okay,
don't want to hear us.
let me be the reason. Let me be the reason, okay? Why you don't live your best longest life. Um, and so I just like, I mean, let me see where we at. Okay, I got one more paragraph. And then we're gonna have a little discussion. All are welcome to come up to talk to me and Maybach.
Yes.
Um, all right. So whether you're 25 or 55, exercise is important. Carving out 30 minutes each day to invest in your future health is well worth it and easier than you think. Most often, the hardest part is starting. Yes, 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 it is. Once you take that first step and form a habit, it's smooth sailing. So do yourself a favor and take the step. Maybach, can
Nah,
you tell the men how to take the first step? What your suggestion would be based on your own experience?
I mean, you know, what might work for me may not work for everybody else, but you
Correct.
know, like they said, we can make excuses all day, but you gotta find the time. You know what I'm saying? You gotta find the time. Like I have you could work out while you watching a movie or a TV show. When they break to commercial, you can bust a quick 20 push-ups real quick. The next commercial, 20 jumping jacks. People think they have to go to a gym. You don't have to have a membership for a gym. You can work out in your house. You know what I'm saying? You can use the furniture. You don't have to use the furniture. You know what I mean? You can use your steps to do tricep dips and pull-ups and all this type of stuff. So you don't necessarily need to go to a gym, you know? And like I said, sometimes that's what I do. I watch a show and I say, okay, I'm going to try to do 100 sit-ups. So every time they break to a commercial, I'm busting 20 at a time. You know what I mean? But that works for me. It may not work for
So
somebody else.
according to more beer, so according to more beer, not only should you be busting sit-ups, but you should also be busting a nut.
Yeah,
Hey,
well, no. Listen, more beer. Once again, I'm gonna say it loud and clear. When I am with a woman, I do explode.
oh Lord.
I let the volcano erupt. Yes, because I'm with a woman. Yes, I'm gonna let the volcano erupt. But I'm talking about when I'm not with a woman and I'm in the comfort of my privacy and I'm, you know, feeling a little certain way. I might, you know, please myself, but I retain that. I don't listen. I'm gonna send that information to Real Talk. And if Real Talk and you are connected on social media, she can pass that information. And once you read it, you'll overstand. I don't even want to say understand, but you'll overstand. Like I said, it helps us. It adds stamina. I'll give you an example. Boxers, not all of them, but majority of boxers, when they have a big fight coming up, they do not have any sex at all. They don't. Just
That's
like,
correct.
yeah, they don't, because like I said, when you retain I can't say it word for word because I don't have the article in front of me. The facts from retaining your sperm, it adds stamina to you. It adds energy. It even rejuvenates you in a lot of ways. There's a lot of medical benefits, and that's why I said there's one for the men, and then there's the same thing for the women as well too. Like when
Well, no,
y'all reach.
women have to bust a nut in order to be women have
No,
to
no, no.
be
It's not talking about that. It talks about the women. The women part is reaching a real orgasm.
oh,
Like,
okay.
so
That's a
basically,
little
the article talks about the connection.
different.
See, when we're young and dumb and full of, you know what,
Yeah.
we don't know the spiritual part of laying down with someone in the bed. You understand what I'm saying? Like I'm
Can
looking
I
at you.
also say though,
Go
since
ahead.
we're on the topic of exercise, a
Mhm.
great exercise for people for couples who are listening is the act of connecting. That is a
Correct.
really good exercise.
Correct. Correct. So in this article, it talks about how to basically sit Indian style across from your partner and get that spiritual connection first before enjoying each other. Because people don't understand, it's a science. When that woman orgasm and that man, volcano erupts, it's like a cosmic thing. And like I said, it goes in depth into that, but we don't look at it like that. We're just looking at it like, if I'm the guy, well, I just want to climb up Real Talk's tree and grab that nut and be gone. You understand what I'm saying? And she's sitting here like, well, I just want to, get satisfied for maybe an hour and a half or whatever, and, be gone. But we don't understand, like, it's a spiritual connect. It even talks about when a man ejaculates into a woman, if he has trauma, if there's bad things that happen in his life, that goes into that woman. And this is what I'm saying. This article breaks it down. And like I said, it has to do with science, medical, and, a lot of people go by science over medical. But it has both of those. And then it has the spiritual and the mental and the physical connection as well. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, we could read the same article and we all take, different things from it. That's why I said I'm going to send it to Real Talk and we could come back and have a whole show and elaborate on it and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So, but
Hey,
yeah.
Okay, so More Bear says, you are misunderstanding my comments. She's saying that to me. You're misunderstanding my comments. I agree with the benefits of withholding. I was saying it's not better for the channel audits to just say nutty buddy. I don't know. Girl.
Oh, she's saying just say nutty buddy. Yeah, because the way YouTube community guidelines, I get what she's saying. I understand what she's saying. With the community guidelines, it's just like if we're talking about a woman was hard R, we're not gonna say the word, we say hard R. If a little boy was hard M, with those two words. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we use the code words.
I'm so sick of YouTube and its censoring stuff, but there are so many other channels that do so much worse.
Oh yeah, correct.
But 7 years sabbatical from what?
Hold on, who's got? Hold on, who's 7 years?
Wisdom over feelings is 7 years in. I have 1 year.
Hold on, 7 years of no physical contact?
Oh,
that's a woman? You said
yes. Wisdom over feelings is a female. She came out before.
No, but okay, maybe 7. So hold on.
More beer. Can you give us a number? Can you give us a number?
Hold on. No, more beer is gonna tell you. It's been last night. It was last night. She got busy last night. I'm just joking. More beer. We're just being funny. I'm not.
Cool. I think you've met her.
No, I know. Y'all had the sing off. I remember. Yeah, correct. Yes,
and I win every time.
Hold on. Wisdom over feelings says, I'm 9 months in, 6 years to go. Hold on. I'm lost here. We got to be more specific, ladies. I'm not trying to be in your business, but when you make a comment, I want to make sure that I'm on the right page. Because I'm not going to say I don't believe somebody ain't getting none.
I'm done.
More Bear's probably getting some right as we speak. Who knows? She's probably getting some right now. Huh? She's probably getting some while we doing this live right now. She's like, baby, you're not getting the spot right now. I mean, you got to go more to the left right now. Go up, go down, left, right. Yo, listen, right? This is for me. I can't speak for nobody else. I like my woman to be in some form of shape because when I get into bed, it's like a wrestling match. I'm trying to twist you up like a pretzel. You understand what I'm saying?
Wait, what?
Listen,
young.
I'm twisting you up like a pretzel. You understand what I'm saying? I'm putting you in the Boston Crab. I'm doing wrestling moves on you. You heard? I'm putting you in the Philly cheesesteak. All right.
Maybe can you please tell the audience how old you are so that we can have a realistic expectation here?
I'm in my mid-40s. I was born 76. Y'all do the math.
Okay.
No. Hold on. Wisdom over feelings. I'm not. Hold on. You don't think women can hold out? No, I never said that. Just like Just like I have a homeboy who said it's been 3 years since he last got busy. I don't doubt anybody. And my philosophy is if you're lying to yourself. That's one. I'm not in the business of trying to expose anybody or call you out on your lies. If you're lying to yourself. That's first and foremost. I'm not gonna say that because I do have some female friends that they waiting for the quote unquote right, you know, the right one. And they
They
tell me
waiting for something to for somebody who deserves it. You get what
correct or worthy of
worthy.
them. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? Correct.
Absolutely. You are you
Correct.
worthy of it?
Correct. And these are women that have they have like, multiple kids. So
Right.
once you reach
Yep.
that stage,
Yep.
our mind frame is totally like me.
Yep.
I'm a single dad of two toddlers. So I'm not just going to be laying down with anybody just because
Correct.
I feel like I got to let my volcano erupt.
Correct.
No. I
You
mean,
had the babies. See, let me just say this, okay?
uh-huh.
I was, very excited, to produce children. Now that I have my children, I mean, where's the urgency? There's no urgency anymore.
Correct. Correct. And then the other thing is you're not just trying to lay down with any Joe Schmo.
Right.
And then now God, not God forbid, but you end up pregnant by this Joe Schmo and you realize, he's a BUM. He ain't about nothing. You get
Right.
what I'm saying? So we more tend to be cautious of, who I've always been like that. I've been picky. I'm not too picky, but I don't know. I don't want to say my sign has to do with it, but I have to really get to know somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's how I've always been. Even when I was young, dumb, and full of it, I had to really get to know you because I'm big on personality. I'm a Libra. I get bored very quick. So if you don't stimulate me mentally, I'm not even going to give you, I'm not going to entertain you or you can't entertain me. That's how I
Right.
always been. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got friends that sleep with anything. And I'm like, you had that last night? That wouldn't even come near me. I wouldn't even go near it. Not to say I'm above anybody. It's just certain people I'm not going to entertain them. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like, come on.
Let me just say, if you have not already, please hit the like button on
Correct.
this video. If you
Subscribe.
are new to the channel and you like this conversation, subscribe to the channel.
Facts.
Maybach also has a channel. Maybach, can you tell them what the name of your channel is?
Maybach Mel 1804.
And you can definitely go subscribe to Maybach. Um, what else? Oh, share this video with as many people as you possibly can. We covered today, if you missed it, we covered how the benefits of exercise for women, and then we included, thanks to Maybach, women. So we're gonna connect these two. What is the benefit, Maybach, of men and women together exercising? What do you think?
Your health, to recap, cholesterol, controlling your blood pressure. It's just good in general, internally and externally.
That's right.
Oh,
That's right.
listen, you got to read the chat. The
Okay,
chat
I'm gonna
is
read the
always
chat.
undefeated. It's always undefeated. So now wisdom finally puts the truth out now. The truth
Okay.
is it's been revealed. I don't know if you see it
Hold on, let me check.
or you
So
want me to read it.
that was all the article. If you missed some stuff, please go back.
Yes,
This was a
catch the
fun live.
replay. Catch
Yep.
the replay.
Wisdom says, exactly. It's been almost a year since my last encounter. She called it an encounter. My
Yes.
fingers do me just fine. Ew. Clink, clink for me.
Oh, can I say this too? I'm glad that
Yes.
she mentioned, I'm glad not to cut you off. Sorry. I'm glad that she mentioned her fingers. There is a toy that's out there that's causing women problems. The
Oh,
name
Lord.
is it's called Volcano. Do not use that. It's giving women radiation down there.
What?
It yes, you can look this up. It's called Volcano. When it first came out, they were saying it was the best toy. But then now I don't know if they took it off the market, but it's been causing women to have problems. And a lot of women been on YouTube, been on IG talking about that toy, saying, do not purchase this, do not buy it. It caused damage to me down there and stuff like that. True story, for real. But go ahead, continue. I didn't mean to
So
interrupt you.
Noel, let me just say, Noel, um, this would be a good, I don't know. I don't know. Noelle was exercising with me earlier today. Noelle, I noticed that you like to exercise. So when you start getting back into the swing of things, look for somebody who also is also interested in
Correct.
exercising, because that could be something you guys do together to keep you
Correct.
motivated, um,
Correct.
and
Correct.
exercising. So I don't, yeah. So what she said? Yemi says her daughter is also I
The
think
star sign is me.
a
That's right, Yummy. You damn right. Libras, we the best.
More
No
beer is
disrespect.
looking at us like we are crazy.
Yeah. The eyes
She's
emojis.
the eyes of more beer. Okay, Noelle says I'd like to add as a 59-year-old beautiful woman.
Mm.
It's Noelle. It's exercise. Exercise helps my age group mentally and physically. It helps with
Facts.
all the things the brother mentioned, but it supports mobility. Yes,
Facts. Definitely
and it
as we
keeps you
get older.
independent. Yes.
Correct. That's why I said too, Noel. I don't know if you was in the chat when I said that. As far as real talk, swimming, whether it's once a week, twice a week, it's not just good for her body, but the bones benefit from
Yeah.
that as well. That's if anybody had like suffers from arthritis, like my mother suffers from arthritis, she drinks a lot of coconut water. Coconut water is great. It's not just great for benefits from it, but it also kind of lubricates our bones, especially as we get older in age. So you can look into that too
I'll
as
look up.
well.
Yeah, I'll look that up for my
Yeah,
peoples.
correct.
Noelle says she only deals with people who exercise. Please, all you Libras, because my son is a Libra, all you
Libra
Libras
gang.
in your bad, terrible attitudes.
No, listen, don't stop. Stop.
We're not gonna go there.
Stop.
Okay, I'm sorry. We're not gonna go there. Okay, okay. That
We're
was
great.
personal.
Listen, we
That was
have our
personal.
moments just like every other sign have their moments. Thank you. You ain't gonna bash Libras while I'm up here. Now, if I wasn't up here, that would be a different situation. You can have that all you want. But I'm up here. We don't talk bad about the other signs. Please be respectful
I'm
to the
gonna
Libra
leave the
gang.
Libras alone today.
Thank you. Listen, that's why a lot of other signs gravitate to us because we're very blunt, we're very transparent. Well, at least I am.
And
I
wisdom
don't
over
be,
Phyllis is definitely blunt, y'all.
you know what I'm saying? We have our moment, we have our days just like y'all have our days. Whatever sign you are, more
Noelle
beard
says
stuff.
Noelle swims 3 days a week, and she gets to interact with others.
Yes,
She's a
that's real good.
Leo. Ugh.
Who,
And
who?
rising, sun and rising. Oh, she's a Leo.
Leo. That's
A
what's
lot of
up.
strong people in my chat. Thank you. I mean, Libras, Leos. Who else? What else we got?
Hold on. Hold on. Noel says I live Libra
He
men. What?
probably meant love, love,
Oh,
love,
oh, okay. All right. Yes.
love.
Listen, we all have our positives, them good check marks, and we all have our little negatives, the X marks. We all do. You know what I'm saying? It's about fine. This is what I was told though, and this is a fact because a lot of my friends been since
Don't
I
tell me
like
something is a
we
fact without proving it, boy. Don't go. Don't get up
no,
here
no,
with that.
meaning like we bring like as far as my relationships, I've always brought balance to any
Prove
and
it. Prove it. Bring your baby. Bring your baby mama up here.
no, my kid's mother, seriously, she's a Gemini. And if you read, yeah, listen, no, because listen, this is what I've been doing my research on
Hey
on
y'all,
her.
can y'all please? Because I know her birthday is coming up or has just passed. Can y'all please put a heart in the chat for all the Geminis in your life? My birthday is on Saturday.
Who, yours this Saturday?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's what's up. So what you doing? You got anything going on planned for your birthday?
I want to work. I want to vend for my birthday.
You want to what?
I want to work.
I thought you just no. What did you say after that?
Vend.
Oh, I
I'm
thought you,
a
I thought you said BANG, but sorry, go ahead. I thought I heard you say you want to bang. That's why I was like,
I don't
what?
know what that is. No, I want to
Bang?
vend.
You don't know what bang? You stop playing. You know what bang means. Come
What does
on.
that mean?
Bang. I want to bang for my birthday. Bang, 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 bang. Remember Pops?
Bang.
Bang, 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 bang.
Ah! No, I don't want to bang bang. You a
I
mess. Wisdom says, "Hey, as shy as I am, I'm very blunt. It's probably my Scorpio moon."
Mm, got you. No, listen, I've been told that I've been too transparent and too blunt and too honest. And I'm like, so what, you rather me lie to you or be honest to you? It's just like, yo, some of y'all women just don't know what y'all want. Y'all say y'all want something, but then when y'all get it, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying men ain't like that either, but it's like if you're telling me to be honest, and then once I give you the honesty, now it's like, oh, you're too honest. TMI. So which one do you want? Do you want me not to tell you, or you want me to tell you? Like, let's keep it balanced here. You know what I mean? But
Oh Lord, we're
there you
not
go,
gonna deal with
wisdom.
the sexes today.
There you go, wisdom. Bang, 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 bang.
Yes, shout out to everybody who was in the chat today. Thank you so much, Maybach, for being my co-host today. It was
You already know. You
amazing.
already know. I'm
You
always
lit
here.
the chat up.
You already know. You
Oh,
already
thank
know.
you, Morbier. Thank you, Noel.
See, we were supposed to do a
Thank you,
show on
Amy.
Homeboy, and you never hit me up.
I was what?
I said we were supposed to do a show on KS, initials KS who passed
Uh-huh.
away. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and you never emailed me.
I deleted the live. I felt like it was too much negative energy surrounding it, so I deleted it. That's the kind of person I am.
Oh, see,
It
if
was
I
too
was there on
negative.
that live, I would have brought the balance. No, I'm just saying, like, you know
I
what I mean? The
believe
me,
you. I
listen,
believe
because
you know
this
what?
how I feel, right? Like, I get it. We're in a different times where people are glorifying a lot of things that back then we didn't glorify. Such as like killings, people dying, like stuff like that. At the end of the day, the women that went on that man's platform, it's like me. You didn't ask me to come up here. I came up here on my own and asked you to drop the link. So, you know what I mean? If I'm asking you for your honest opinion and you give it to me and I don't like it, that's tough on me. I asked for your opinion. And an opinion is just an opinion. It becomes facts if you give it light. You understand what I'm saying? It's like me talking about you to more beer. If I'm lying, but you paying attention to my lies, then the lies become the truth. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know, man. It's just like, I just found it funny that the women were celebrating that the man passed away. That's
Yeah,
the only
that's
thing
wild.
that I thought was kind of, that's wicked to me. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Because I was always taught it doesn't matter if it's your enemy who passed away. Once they pass away, you respect the dead. But that's why I said that's the way I was brought up. I
Right.
can't speak for everybody else. You understand what I'm saying? So
Right. And I feel like it also, there's so many things I want to do alive, but I have to get preserve my energy until I'm ready. And that's how kind of how I move.
correct.
But when I'm ready, I will definitely um message you first so that
Yeah.
you can be a part of that conversation.
Definitely. And in the future, I told you, like just like how you did this live today, and I'm like, oh, I like this type of live. You know what I'm saying? Like you trying to enlighten the masses, whether they do know or, well, for the ones who don't really know the benefits. It's
Right.
not just about, oh, I want to lose the gut and that's that. No, it's gonna make you look totally different on the outside, and it's
And
definitely
feel.
gonna be great and feel better on the inside,
That's right.
you know and that's what it's about. Why wouldn't we want to try to live longer? Like a lot of these foods that we eat, and people are dying. People are passing away. Like I was reading a thing where this kid was running, he was exercising and had a heart attack. That was unheard of for a 17-year-old, in the 80s to have a heart attack. You understand? Unless he had a heart condition. But
Right.
now, it's like, elderly people ain't living like they used to.
And
109.
I think, the reason I did this live is because, again, y'all know I come from a place of my goal is to educate
Hmm.
singles so that you can find somebody who's compatible to you, so
Correct.
that you can have a healthy relationship. And like you said, you have to work on yourself. In order to have a healthy relationship, you have to work on yourself.
Right.
And it wouldn't make sense to encourage people to meet and get to know each other and fall in love and all these wonderful things if you don't already have something to give to that partner or something to give to yourself so
Correct.
that you guys can come together and build and grow on other um,
Correct.
in other areas. So you can't be in a relationship with somebody and expect them to motivate you to work out. That's not going to happen. I'm here to let you know that I got your back. I'm here. We're going to exercise. We're going to motivate each other so that when you meet someone, if you decide you don't want to meet someone, so that you have a circle of support, so that you have a group to keep you going. That's what we do
Correct.
here.
Correct.
Um,
And it's not even about finding someone to motivate you. At the end of the day, it got to start within. You
that's
got to
right.
want to. You got to want to change. That's with anything. If you,
That's
you
right.
know, if you abusing alcohol, and you got your family or your close friends wanting to help you, they can put that extended hand all they want. But if you're not trying to change your lifestyle and you're not trying to stop, then nobody can help you. I have a saying: God can physically come down from the heavens and put out His hand. If you don't want that help, you're gonna smack God's hand away. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? So change got to start within you. You know what I mean? People
Put
can
one
try
in
to.
the chat. I'm sorry to
Huh?
cut you off. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say to anybody listening, put one in the chat if you want to discuss uh the KS next week. Put one in the chat if you would like to come to that live about KS so that we can have that discussion, because I
Well,
see
if you go
uh
live, people are gonna come tune in anyways to support,
yeah,
regardless.
but I want to make sure I listen. Okay, I need discussion. I need people to express themselves. That's how, that's just how
Correct.
I am. I would
Correct.
like for people to express themselves and get different variations of understanding. Okay,
Wow.
so I got
Noel's like,
that's fine.
I don't know how many ones that is, but Noel's like, I'm all
Noel's
for it.
speaking for everybody.
I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna close out. Okay, we get more ones. We're gonna close out. But this was awesome, 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 awesome. And y'all
Thank you for
know,
going live. Thank you for
huh?
going live. I appreciate you.
Yeah,
I love joining in your live. You know what I'm saying? Because I would say you call it down the middle. You know what I'm saying? There's some platforms they keep things all one-sided. You know what I mean? And I like, it makes good balance to have you on here and to have a male's perspective, whether it's me or some other guy come up and give their perspective, male perspective, to keep the equal balance. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that anybody's wrong when people give their opinions. Once
oh,
again, we can agree to disagree, but nobody's wrong for what they say
that's
or what they
right.
think. You know what I'm saying? Because we all come from different walks of life,
That's right.
and stuff like that. So,
That's right. All right, y'all. Um, and please make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, share this video with as many people as you possibly can, hit the notification so that you can come to the live when it starts. And until next time, have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon.
peace
Thank
and
you.
blessings to everybody. Peace and blessings to everybody.
All right, y'all.
All right, later.